Hey everybody, it's Connie. Well, I am going to do a cover for a book, and it's going to be a small book. I already wadded this up, and I shouldn't have because I wanted you to see the color of it. This is tissue paper. Isn't that gorgeous? My mother-in-law gave me all kinds of tissue paper that her and her mother bought years and years and years ago. And so she gave me some of it, not all of it, which I don't blame her. I'd want to keep as much as possible. But she gave me a few pieces to be able to make some books with. And so what I thought I would do is make a cover for one of my books. And the size is going to be, I'm going to use the cover templates from the Remnants Lovely Layers from Genevieve Designs. I'm going to use those templates for my cover. So you can use a regular size piece of cardstock for that cover. And I think I'm going to do a soft spine. It's just going to be a tight fit when you roll it over on the side, on these two sides, but it's not too bad. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't know how it's going to roll over very well because this is going to be real. I'm going to have to score it really, really good and double up on my tape to get it to roll over onto the spine. But I may end up doing that. I may not do that on video. I'll just probably have it made, but simply because she's already got a video on how to do that. I don't want to repeat myself, you know, just keep repeating that. But I'll link all that below on the cover. So, I mean, I could if you want me to, but I think I'll just do the cover, you know, do the paper the way I want to do it, and then I'll make the cover, and then we'll do the pages together. How's that sound? Sounds good? Sounds good. Okay, so I have this beautiful paper, and I'm going to Mod Podge it down to my cardstock. Isn't that gorgeous? That's so pretty. I don't even know if this is going to work. We shall see. I hope it works. I hope. My brush is not in good shape, but we'll see how it goes. I'm using a cream colored cardstock here, and I'm going to get some on half of it anyway, and then I'll do the other half. Stick down part of it first. Get around the edges real good. I'm probably putting way more than you need to, but I want a good coverage. That kind of sounded funny to me. Coverage. So, just making sure all of it's covered. My chair sure is noisy. Do y'all hear it? Every time I move, there's a squeak. Okay. So, let me get my paper, and I want it about, let's say about like that. I think that would be pretty, because I want to make sure I get plenty of the flowers on the cover. Okay. Okay, I'm sticking that down. It's down. It's down. Isn't that pretty? It's going to be really pretty. There we go. Love that. Love that. Okay, let me pick it up for a second so I can wipe off my mat. Sorry about that. Woof. I don't have it taped down. I usually have it taped down so it doesn't move, but I don't. So, okay. I'm going to turn it around so I can do the other side. I'm going to pull it back. And then here we go. I'm going to get this full of Mod Podge. There, pull it back some there. There we go. I learned this technique from Deli Girl 1961 a couple of years ago, and I thought, you know what, this would be really cute on the book. And I'm going to try to sew some signatures in as well, but I will incorporate the templates as well. I'm going to sew them in. I haven't got all that sorted out in my mind. I have some of it sorted out, but not completely in my head. So, okay, that is down. Let me press it real good. Get a good stick. Let me get around the edge. It's not good. There we go. How's that? I love it. Love, love, love. I don't know. There. That's beautiful. Okay, let me wipe up my table, and then I'm going to trim around the edges, and I'm probably going to I'm not through with that. I have to do the top, like on the top side. So let me trim around the edges. A lot of times, sometimes I go on over like that. Do I want to do? I'm not going to do that because I'm going to put double-sided tape right here all the way around, so I don't want to do that. So let me cut it off. I'm going to try to get as close as I can. There's a line. I can't see the shadow from the light. There we go. Got it. And then I'm getting glue all over my scissors. But it'll be okay. It will be alright. I can wash that off. Not a problem. Okay. One more. And I'm going to do a little test piece. As well, so I'll show you why in just a second. Pretty, 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 pretty. I don't know if you can hear my TV in the other room. I hope not, but I have to have some kind of little bit of a noise when I'm working, because if it's too quiet, it just kind of drives me crazy. Drives me crazy. Can't handle it. Okay, I'm gonna have to wipe those off. Let me get a piece of cardstock. Just a little piece. And there we go. That's gonna be nice. That's gonna be real nice. And I'm going to put a piece down on here. No biggie, just I just need to test some color that I'm going to put on top of it. And I don't want to do it on, I don't want to do it on my cover, because then if it's doesn't look good, well, it's too late. Too late, too late, too late. There. Okay, so now I want to cover the outside of this with Mod Podge as well. And I have the matte finish. It's the matte finish. Okay. Just go over it real good. I usually go over it I'm pretty generous with it. Pretty generous, but I don't know how generous it really has to be, but I want to make sure I get into every single crevice of that paper since I wadded it up. It's going to be really pretty. I envision pretty. I envision it to be pretty, so we shall see. We shall see, because I don't know. I don't know. We shall see. You could use any type of tissue paper you want. It doesn't have to be, it can be a solid color. They have lots of prints now out and about, so you can do that. I'm not sure where to find something like this. I would love to know, because I would so buy it. Tim Holtz has some tissue paper that would look real pretty like this too. I think you can get it on Amazon, not sure where. I guess you would type in Tim Holtz tissue paper. Alright. It's pretty coated. I think it's coated very, very well. Now let me coat this over here, because I'm going to be doing some testing on it. There we go. There we go. Good enough. Okay, I am going to clean up my mess. I say I'm going to clean up my mess. Can't get the lid on. There we go. Got the lid on that. Let me lift this up and kind of clean up my mess, because I don't want it to stick everywhere. There we go. Now let me wipe this down and dry it so it doesn't get all over the place. And then we will play some more. Okay. I know this is, I need to tape this down when I'm doing something like this, because I can't handle it. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to dry this with my heat tool. So it might take a little time. I will cut that out so you don't have to sit and wait. Okay, so I'm going to dry this. I'll be right back. Okay. I don't know. Feels pretty good. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I just love it. Okay, let me get, what was I going to get? I done forgot. Oh. I was thinking, as I was drying that, I need some more product over here. So now, I love it. So let me set that aside just up there for a minute. Get me a paper plate. And I have this nutmeg brown apple barrel from Walmart. That color right there. And I'm going to Put a little bit right there. That's probably way too much. But that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. I'm going to put a little glazing medium in it. And I'm going to mix it up. Oh, that's going to be way too dark. Let me get some water. I put too much paint in there. That's okay. One more of this. I could probably do a couple books with this. Oh Lord. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is take a little bit and just brush over. Can you see that? Brush over the whole thing. Just like that. And get in all the little grooves. Alright, let me see. If I want to wipe off some, I can't remember how I did this. Go over it. And is that the kind of color I want to go over it? How does that look? Kind of ages it. I don't know. I don't know. Let me think. Let me think. Do I get this and kind of go dab it with a wet wipe? I can dab on it, and that way kind of take some of it off so it doesn't get all the color distorted. Oh, that's pretty. Very pretty. See? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Love that. Look at that. Let me dry it. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, so look at that. Isn't that cool? Love it. Okay, so let me get another wipey real quick. I say real quick. Okay. All right. We'll see how this goes. I don't know. All right. And cover part of it real good. You want it real thin, you know, and the gel medium is wonderful. And there we go. This is going to be beautiful, if I say so myself. Get it in the little grooves. Okay, let me get my little wipey and start pouncing a little bit. Taking some of it off so that's not too heavy. I want to be able to see these pretty images underneath, but it will be really, really vintage looking and old. Love that. Okay, let me move on. I don't have a bigger brush. I think I do, but this is what I grabbed, and see if I can get through with this. If I have to, I'll speed it up a little bit if I can. I don't know how to speed it up. All I know is cut it. If I try to speed it up, I don't know why I can't do that. I hadn't figured that out yet. But here we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. So let me hit some of this. Love it. This is a really awesome technique. Love this. Okay. Hopefully I have enough here. A while ago I said I made them plenty. Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Love, 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 love. I may not put any of that rub and buff on here because I don't want to, it's kind of dried out a little bit. I don't want to run it. I'm going to have to get some more of that stuff though because I really, really like it. I don't know much about it. You know, I saw somebody use it and I thought that was cool. So I ordered it, and I guess I need to watch some stuff on how to use it. I don't know. Okay. Let me fold this over and start dabbing. Try to blend it real well where I started over, and so there's no line. Love this. It's gonna make a really cute old looking cover. Very vintage. Took a little too much off in here. Hey everyone, I don't know where it left off. I looked up and it wasn't recording anymore. So I dabbed all the paint on here that I diluted, and this is what I ended up with. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. It's gonna make a real pretty book. Love, love. Let me dry it. I'll be right back. Okay. Yay. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, it's so pretty. It's going to make a really cute little cover for a book. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, now Since that other one didn't work, let's see if this one works. It does. Let me put a little bit on there. And I'm going to test it out and just see what color that is. This is that Rub and Buff. I don't think I'm going to do it. Nope, I changed my mind on that. I am not going to do that. Nope, nope. Changed my mind on that. For sure. Let me get that off of my finger. Okay. Excuse me. So this is it. That's going to be the cover of my next book. What do you think? I think what I'm going to do is go over it again. I hope that this is not too dry since I didn't wet it. So I'm going to go over it again with some Mod Podge just because to set everything, the paint that I put on there and all that good stuff. I can't remember if I'm supposed to do that. It's been so long since I've done this, but I am going to do it. I'm going to cover it real generously with Mod Podge. I could do a medium, I guess. They say that this is sticky sometimes when it dries, and I don't want this to be sticky at all. So I may go over it with something. I don't know. Let me just let it dry overnight before I mess with it and make my cover, and make sure it's really good and dry instead of messing with it after I heat it with the heating gun. I'm just going to let it really dry. I may heat it for a little bit, but then I'm going to let it just totally dry on its own overnight, which is really hard for me because I want to mess with it today. But can't do it. Cannot do that today. I want it to be good and dry. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty generous with this. Probably more, way more than I should. But it'll be okay. I've done it before and I put this much on there and it was okay. It'll be alright. Not an issue, not a problem. There we go. It's all covered. Love it. Love it, love it. And this side over here is going to be the front of my cover. So let me get a wipey and clean up that mess. Well, I threw them on the floor. How about that? Dropped them on the floor. This is why I'm not too crazy. I love the backdrop that I put on my table. It's so pretty. But when I mess with this stuff, I'm so scared it's going to get on that paper. Although it comes, and you know, I'm talking about this paper underneath. It's paper. I didn't know that, but I don't want it to ruin. Although I do have lots of it because it comes in a huge long roll, and by the time I cover this small space I have a lot left over. So okay folks, woo! Here it is. It's going to be really pretty when it's dry. I'm going to love this as a cover. I just hope I can score it enough to fold the edges under. I hope I can. If I can't, I may just glue it straight down and then just cut it around and then just distress the fire out of it. We'll have to I'll play that one by ear and I'll show you after I'm done, because I'm in the I'm not sure if it's going to work stage in my thought process. So that's going to make a beautiful cover. All right. Until next time, we'll kind of work on this in stages. I've not been like the best at doing stuff like that, but I'll give it a whirl if you want me to. I want to, so I hope you enjoy it. So give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I have my Facebook page linked down below, so come see me over there and show me what you're working on. I love that. And if you decide to try this, I want to see it. I want to see it. So y'all take care, and I'll see you. And I'll probably have the cover put together, and I'll tell you what I had to do with it, because I'm not sure if it's going to work. So anyway, y'all be blessed. We'll talk soon, and later gator. Bye.